It is providential that as on the solemnity of Christ the King that we have the induction of new members into the Bruté society. Recognizing these men and women from around our diocese who with God's grace have taken to heart the example of Christ the servant, seeing life in the perspective of faith, and so dedicated themselves to the service of God and the mission of the church in their parishes. When we think of the church, we often think of buildings, the brick and mortar, the physical reality of our parishes, schools, and institutions. And all these edifices and efforts are made possible by the living stones, the faithful like our honorees today, who make up the temple of God here on earth, the church, and whose commitment and sacrifices help make possible the good work done by their parish communities.
Bishop, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for induction into the Bruté Society of the Diocese of Evansville. These men and women have been nominated by their fellow parishioners who regard them as outstanding witnesses of Christian stewardship. They all have a long history of giving generously of their very selves to strengthen the work of the church within their parishes. They're known to be people of deep faith, not a passive faith, but one which comes alive in their dedication to and support of the mission of Jesus Christ, both local and universal.
Of course, it is the task of all of us here today to be good stewards of our own blessings and talents, that with God's help may we use them to support the mission Jesus gave to the church, of being co-workers with him, proclaiming the gospel, by teaching his word, celebrating the sacraments, passing on the faith to the next generation, and of being of service to our brothers and sisters.